This is the story of my time as a public servant representing the good people of Illinois. Looking out the window over my shoulder is an image of the Capitol building in Springfield, Illinois, where I served as a state representative and senator in the mid-1960s and 70s. Outside the other window is the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C., where I served as United States Congressman for 3 years. These positions prepared me for my greatest political challenge ever, unifying the Windy City. When I decided to vacate my position as a U.S. Congressman and run for mayor of the city of Chicago in 1982, let's just say the city was divided on many issues. For one, was the city ready for its first black mayor? Let's take a look back at Chicago when I announced my candidacy for mayor, November 10th, 1982, followed by campaign coverage up to the election.
I proudly and humbly accept, on behalf of the people of Chicago, the nomination of the Democratic candidate for mayor of 1982.
There are moments in our country's history of which all Americans are thoroughly and profoundly ashamed. One of those moments may be happening now, here in Chicago. When you vote on Tuesday, be sure it's a vote you can be proud of.
We're like the Hatfields and the McCoys. We've been fighting so long we forgot what we're fighting for. We've become the joke of the entire country. As I move through this country, a lot of people are looking at this city. They're concerned about this city. They know that this country is in the throes of a conservative reaction to some deep-centered moving. They're very much concerned. So they look to this city for hope. We emerged as the leader and the winner of the Democratic primary. They thought they saw that hope because we had a reputation here of being admired down in controversy. So as I moved through this country and talked to this country, people said to me, if Chicago can do it, the nation can do it, and maybe the world can do it. What will I do? I will do nothing, as I said before, to even remove scar or make a brace of these scars, but rather pull beyond them and focus upon problems common to all of us in this city. Black, white, Catholic, Jew, Muslim, men, women, old and young. That's the issue. We have many, many problems. I've delineated some of those. But if we focus on those problems, place down the question that particularly grates us all, and deal with those issues, I think will be the first step. So it's not a question of speeches or of posturing, but of laying out solid programs which people are concerned about and rallying themselves on a coalitional basis, as we have done in this campaign, to resolve those problems.
Never, never has there been a turnout of black voters to equal what we're seeing in Chicago today.
To support laws, the Constitution, and the United States.
This is the 6th ward, the city's largest. Southside Chicago, 98% black. It was clear and sunny in Chicago today, but one has the impression it wouldn't have made any difference at all in these precincts. In the black community, voting was mandatory.
51st precinct? Okay, your total? Okay. 151, you're running low. Give us a call back at 2 o'clock.
Alderman Eugene Sawyer projects a 90% turnout easily. All but a handful of these votes will be for Harold Washington. The candidate himself seems serene today. Said he'd slept like a bird last night and was going to write a book about all this when it's over. What will he call it?
Barracudas. You want Harold? Well, here's Harold.
It was a close race, but on April 12, 1983, history was made when I became the first black mayor of Chicago. Not too bad for the city that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once called the northernmost racist city in America. After my election,